Hello everyone, I am V. Harsh Gupta, Y22 DDAIS peer mentor from KL University. In this video, I am going to explain about KNN algorithm. KNN algorithm is one of the most easiest and simplest algorithm belongs to machine learning. KNN algorithm is an example for lazy learning. It is called lazy learning because it will not learn by memorizing something. Example, suppose you have prepared an exam. Once you write the exam, then whatever you have learnt will be erased from your brain if you memorize and go. But instead of it, you learn and understand the concept and go for writing an exam. Even after completing the exam, you will be able to remember whatever you have learnt previously. This is the difference between learning and memorizing. Now coming to the machine concept, the machine does not give any conclusion, but it memorizes something. Therefore, it is called as lazy learning. Friends, now coming to the concept, what is KNN algorithm? It is a supervised machine learning method employed to tackle classification and regression problem. It is one of the most basic yet essential classification algorithm in machine learning. It belongs to the supervised learning domain and finds intense application in pattern recognition, data mining, and intrusion detection. Before moving forward, first of all, to perform KNN algorithm, we should be ready with the raw data. The data is categorized into different parts. Suppose if we are trying to add some new data, by performing KNN algorithm, we can assign the new data in which category it is suitable. Mainly, this algorithm requires the distance matrix for the data distribution. Now, in this graph, the data is arranged into two categories and there is a new data. Our task is to allocate that new data to the dedicated category. It can be done by the distance matrices used in the KNN algorithm. There are some common distance matrices. Number one, Euclidean distance. It is a straight line distance between two points in a plane or a space. Manhattan distance. This matrix calculates the total distance traveled along the grid-like paths between two points. Minkowski distance. This is a generalization of both Euclidean and Manhattan distances. Working of KNN algorithm. The KNN algorithm operates on the principle of similarity, where it predicts the label or a value of new data by considering the label or values of its kth nearest neighbors in the training data set. Step by step explanation of how KNN works. Step 1. Selecting the optimal value of k. Here, k represents the number of nearest neighbors that need to be considered while making prediction. Step 2. Calculating distance. This is the most important step. To measure the similarity distance between the target and training data points, Euclidean distance is used. Distance is calculated between each of the data points in the data set and target point. Step 3. Finding the nearest neighbors. The data point with the smallest distances to the target point are the nearest neighbors. Step 4. Voting for classification or taking average for regression. In this step, in the classification problem, the class labels are determined by performing majority voting. The class with the most occurrences among the neighbor becomes the predicted class for the targeted data point. In the regression problem, the class label is calculated by taking average of the target values of k nearest neighbor. The calculated average value becomes the predicted output for the targeted data point. Now, we have formulas for the Euclidean distance, Manhattan distance, and Minkowski distance. Once check these three formulae. Now let's solve a problem based on KNN algorithm by taking an example of predicting movie genre. Here I have taken four movies RRR, KGF, Khushi, and Oh My God 2. By comparing IMDb rating, duration, and genre, RRR having 8.0 160 minutes and genre is action. KGF having rating 6.2, duration 170 minutes and genre is action. Kushi have been rated 7.2, duration is 168 minutes and genre is comedy. Finally, last movie has rating of 8.2, duration is 155 minutes and genre is comedy. Now, we are asked to predict the genre of another movie called Barbie with IMDb rating 7.4 and duration 114 minutes. Now let's find the solution. First we have to calculate the distance. It can be done by the Euclidean distance matrices. We have to find the distance between the given movie and the new movie in the dataset. New movie is Barbie with IMDb rating 7.4 and duration of 114 minutes. Now to calculate the distance, we have to compare every given movie with the new movie by squaring the sum of IMDb rating and duration of the movie. Now finally we have to find the square root of the compared value. By doing this process, we are getting 46, 56.01, 54 and 41.00 respectively. Now, let k is equal to 1. We have to select k by our own. If k is equal to 1, so the smallest value is 41. Then our Barbie movie belongs to Oh My God 2, that is comedy genre. If k is equal to 3, we are there are three possibilities, that is 46, 54 and 41. Here 41 and 54 belongs to comedy genre and 46 is belongs to action. So here the maximum occurrences are comedy, so our Barbie movie belongs to comedy genre. Here are some advantages of KNN algorithm. It is easy to implement, it adapts easily and have few hyperparameters. Some disadvantages of KNN algorithm are it does not scale since it is a lazy algorithm, course of dimensionality and prone to overfitting. Thank you for watching. If you are having any doubts, please feel free for asking. Thank you.